Hi guys, welcome to Warsaw Lifestyle once again. So this is a new video and a very informative video about Airbnb and holiday home rentals business. Now this business is a booming business in UAE or in Dubai. Why? Because a lot of people are shifting and moving to Dubai and they want housing here obviously. So there's a demand for this business in UAE that has been increasing. As I've said in my last video also that about 300,000 people moved into UAE last year itself. That is just 1 year. So you can understand what kind of influx of people, is coming into the UAE. So basically what I'm trying to say is this is a lucrative business that can grow up very fast and you can scale it very fast. And investment in this business is actually not very high. So in this video, I'm going to explain you that how does this holiday home rentals business or Airbnb business work in Dubai? What kind of license do you need for this? What is going to be the expenses and how you can set this business up, right? So mostly you can see videos on YouTube where you might understand, okay, how to get the license, but you don't know now how to register this with DTCM, right? So DTCM is the authority which handles tourism and commerce in UAE, and you need to register your business with them if you want to run Airbnb or short-term rentals. So technically, I will be explaining you everything in this video, from taking all types of trade license or taking all types of permissions that are required for this business, and also how to set this business up, correct? So we will talk about the video step by step. So step one is first you need to understand how does the business work. So this business works in two formats, right? Format number one is where you take an apartment on rent from the owner of the property for 1 year, and the contract is renewable, and you need to put a subleasing clause in this contract, right? Means the owner is giving you the NOC, no objection certificate, saying that you can sublease this apartment, right? So you need to take this apartment on rent, and then you can do your business by subleasing it, listing it on Airbnb, on booking.com, on other portals, and people will contact you and you book the apartment for them and they stay there and then they pay you. So that's how this format of the business runs, right? Other format is you approach the people who own the properties, right? If they have rented out the property for long term, so in long term they don't make a lot of money, so you tell them that I will manage your property by running it through the short term rental business and make more money for you. So you charge them a commission of between 15 to 20%. That is the standard that is here in UAE. So with that commission, you manage their property, you list their property on all the platforms, and when you get the customer, you give him the apartment, he pays you the rent, you cut your commission and balance you give it to the owner. So these are two formats, right? So now in the first format, where you take an apartment on rent, your commitment towards the owner is big, which means that you need to pay your rentals of the apartments. Doesn't matter whether your apartment is occupied, you're getting the rentals, you are doing the business or no. You still need to pay the owner his rentals, which you are committed to. And you need to give those checks in advance to him. So he's going to put his check whenever the date comes, and it doesn't matter to him whether you are doing the business there, you're getting the customers or no. So this is in the format one. In format two, you're not paying any rentals. You are only managing that property. When you get the customer, whatever the amount he pays, you take 15 or 20% of that, balance go to the owner, and you manage the property, you manage the cleaning and things like that. You also manage the maintenance and stuff like that. So that format is more favorable, and that is a long run format of Airbnb, or you can say the holiday home rentals. The only thing in that format is you'll need more staff, because you will need to get the more units, you will need to get more properties, you will need to convince the owners, you will need to convince the people to give you the properties. I mean, not everyone is going to, come and tell you, okay, here's my apartment and you manage it, unless you don't build some name in the market and you don't have the right management, and you don't have the right people who can do, reach out to the customers, convince them why they should give their property to you. So that is one challenge in this business. I'm giving you both scenarios so you can choose what exactly you want to do, right? This is one main challenge in that. But if you manage to have the right people with you, and you manage to invest in paying salaries and things like that, then you can go in this format where you get apartments which are owned by someone else. You're only managing them and you make money from them. More apartments, more money, because you have a percentage on commission, right? So now in both formats, obviously the license that is required is similar. The process for registering the business is similar. That doesn't change. The only thing is you need to decide whether you need to go in format A or you need to go in format B. That's up to you. So now I'm going to explain you how to get the license and how to set these two businesses. So step one is you need to register both these businesses with mainland. You cannot register them with free zone, because you may have to get an apartment. Maybe you have an apartment in X location and another apartment at Y location, and free zone has limitations. So you cannot do this with a free zone. So I will recommend and advise you to do it with a mainland license. So step one, as explained normally in my other videos for other businesses, step one will be getting the initial approval. Once we get the initial approval, we do the name reservation. We reserve a name for your company. After that, we get the trade license. And also, we'll need a virtual office for any kind of trade license that we get, right? So that will also be managed. The virtual office is available, and we get an ijari, which is required to get the trade license. Once you have the trade license, you can get your visa, apply for the visa, get the visa, and along with the visa, you get your Emirates ID, and you also get the visa stamping. Once you have this, so what you do is you need to go to DTCM, which is the authority in Dubai with which you need to register as a business, as a holiday home rentals. The name and category of this business will be holiday home rentals, and you need to register with DTCM. That's a normal process. They will ask you the documents like your visa, they'll ask you the Emirates ID, they will ask you, what else do they ask you? Yeah, they will ask you the ijari copy. It should be an active ijari. And once you have these documents, they will register you. Once you register with DTCM, you will be able to list that property with the Airbnb or Booking.com or Bayut or Property Finder or whichever portal you want to list the property on. So now same process is for both the options of holiday home rentals, whether you take your own property on rent or you take the owner's property to manage. The process is same. Now the good news is that if you go through us and take our advice to register a company, we are very transparent in our charges. We charge you upfront 1,000 dirhams to 1,500 dirhams, depending upon the company that you're registering, as our PRO charges, right? Means our person who will be going to different departments to getting the permissions and getting the ijari and doing all the process for you, that is our charge, 1,500. Other than that, you're only going to pay the government charges, what government is charging. So we're very clear with that. This way, you will not get into any scam where you are charged 3 or 4 times. Because with free zones, you can easily register your business yourself, but with mainland, it's not as easy, because the entire process does not happen with one department. Like the trade license process is to be done with one department, the visa process is to be done with another department, then the DTCM registration is to be done with other departments. So everything is different. So you will need a PRO for this. So we provide you the PRO. He will do the entire process. He has very transparent and clear charges that he is going to charge you upfront, and he will do the entire process for you. Other than that, you will be paying only the government charges for the holiday home rentals business or the Airbnb business. Any other license that you want from Free Zone, from our side, it's absolutely free. We are only going to charge you the government fees. Our PRO will charge you only the government fees that you'll be paying to the government for any Free Zone registration. Why do we do that? Because we're affiliated with many Free Zones, wherein the Free Zone pays us for any business that we generate for them. To be clear, because a lot of people ask the questions in the email that, if you're not charging us anything, how do you get paid? So this is how we get paid, right? Our consultation is totally free. You can walk into our office anytime. Our office is located near Mall of the Emirates, or you can go to our website also. We're going to give the link here, and you'll also have our contact number of our PRO. You can reach out to him and ask any questions that you want and start your process of holiday home rentals business or the Airbnb business. Now, with all this being said, I just want to let you know that, see, whichever company that you choose to register your business with, it has to be the right company, the right people. Because registering a company is not a one-time business, it's a long-term relationship. It's not that you got the trade license and it's over. You need the trade license first. After that, you need the visa, you need DTCM registration. After that, you might hire the employees. You need to give them visa. You need to register with the Ministry of Human Resources. Meantime, you might need a bigger office. By the end of the year, you will need to renew all these licenses. So, you need the right people with you. And you need the people who are clear in their communication, not those people who tell you something else and do something else and even charge you 3-4 times the money. So I will strongly advise you not to fall in that kind of trap. Be very clear with what you want to do and connect with the right people. If you need any advice, any consultation, anything, any questions that you got, you can reach out to me on my email, which is Asif, 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 WAR, 2012@gmail.com, or you can reach out for any quick replies or reaching out to me faster. You can reach out to me on my Instagram, which is Asif_war, ASIF_WAR. I'll give you the username link there in the video. So you can ask your questions and I'll be happy to help. If you're in Dubai, if you're in UAE, you can come over to my office and we can have a discussion. No problem at all. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you feel this content is helpful and informative for you, or in any way it helps you or your friends, please do share this, like it, and comment, and do subscribe to my channel. That enables me to make more informative videos for you. Thank you so much. Ciao.